Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jeff at lockdownsecurity.ca, www.lockdownsecurity.ca. And today I'm making another dash camera comparison video using our very helpful dash camera comparison chart up here on the screen. And today's comparison candidates are the Thinkware Q200D CH32 two-channel entry-level dash camera and the Wolfbox G850. Same thing, two-channel front and rear entry-level dash camera. Now, let me just make my screen a little bit bigger for me to go through some of the differences and comparison of features between these two cameras. So we had a client reach out today who was looking for an entry-level dash camera, and by far the most popular entry-level dash camera that we sell is the Thinkware Q200D CH32. It is a front 2K resolution dash camera with a rear camera that has 1080p resolution. And he was wondering what his options were in the budget level. So I looked at the options and I said, you should compare the Q200 with the Wolfbox G850. So that's the reason for this video. Now, when you compare these two cameras, one is a small front camera with rear camera. The other one is a large rear view mirror clip-on camera with a 12-inch screen. The camera lens is built into the 12-inch screen, and it comes with a rear camera that could double as either a rear dash camera or a rear backup camera. So they are two different form factors of cameras, but the pricing is relatively similar to one another. Now, you'll see that the G850 from Wolfbox is priced from $199, and the Thinkware Q200 is priced from $299. There's a $100 difference there, but the Q200 goes on promotion quite often, and generally the promotion price is down around the $229 region. So when it's at that price, these two models of dash cameras are very close competitors. So let's compare them. As I said, 2K 1080p for the Q200, 4K 1080p for the G850. The image processor is an OmniVision 4.1 megapixel and a PV329K CMOS for the Thinkware. On the G850, Wolfbox does not disclose what the image sensors are. The viewing angle, unfortunately, I do not have right now. I don't have these parameters at the moment, but I will add the viewing angle info to this chart after the conclusion of this video, and I will put a link to the viewing angle and list them in the description of this video below. Both of these cameras do offer parking mode. The Thinkware includes the hardwire cable and comes with a timer and a voltage cutoff. Parking mode is also available in the G850, but it requires the optional hardwire cable that you have to purchase extra. It also has timer and voltage cutoff. So very similar there, with exception of having to purchase the hardwire cable. Memory card. The Thinkware Q200 supports a 32 gigabyte. It comes with a 32 gigabyte included and supports up to 256. The Wolfbox includes a 64 gigabyte and supports also up to a 256. So in this particular instance, the Wolfbox wins out because it's coming with a 64 gig card. And also in resolution, the Wolfbox wins out as well. SSD, which is solid state drive, both of these cameras do not support. Both of these cameras have Wi-Fi. The Wolfbox, though, has a 12-inch LCD screen, which is the rear view mirror. The Thinkware does not. So in that regard, if you're looking for a camera that has an LCD screen, by default, the Wolfbox wins because obviously it comes with the screen. Now, I don't know if many of you would like a clip-on rear view mirror, but just as a heads up, it also has an available hard mount that you can replace the existing mount for your rear view mirror in your vehicle with a hard mount to permanently mount that mirror. GPS, the Q200 is optional, but many of them are now coming equipped with the GPS antenna. So I have seen the newest versions of the Q200 being packaged with the GPS antenna in the box. So I will clarify this parameter. I believe this is now by default included. Wolfbox is the same. Neither camera supports cloud recording. The Thinkware does have ADAS driver safety features. It's got FCW, forward collision warning, front vehicle departure warning, lane departure warning. It's got speed camera alerts, whereas the Wolfbox does not have either of those. The Thinkware camera is manufactured in South Korea, and the Wolfbox camera is manufactured in China. To summarize why you would choose either of these cameras, well, you would choose the Q200 for the amazing price, the 2K resolution, and great features. Keep in mind that the speed camera alerts requires the optional TWA-SG GPS antenna, but as mentioned, I believe that this antenna is now coming equipped in the box. It's no longer an option. I will clarify that in the description of this video as well. For the Wolfbox, why you would choose that camera is if you want the huge LCD display screen, and if you need or want the ability to use the rear camera as a backup camera. Yes, that's right. The camera that comes with the Wolfbox G850, you can choose during your installation process to either mount the rear camera in the rear window as a rear dash camera, or you can mount it on the exterior of the vehicle and make it a backup camera, because the Wolfbox G850 has a reverse trigger input. What does that mean? That means that if you connect that trigger and you were to put the vehicle in reverse, it'll show the image of the rear camera on the large 12-inch screen. Not only that, it's going to record that image as well. The Thinkware is just a base dash camera. That's its sole purpose in life. So it does not have that capability like the Wolfbox does. Now, I don't want to confuse you, but I do want to show you that there is a Pro version of the G850. And if we load that one on our comparison chart, you'll see the resolution stays the same. The image processors essentially stay the same. Again, I don't have the viewing angle, but what does change in the G850 Pro is if you are leaning towards the Thinkware for the ADAS features, well, guess what? The G850 Pro adds those ADAS features to the camera. Not only that, but the G850 Pro has a really unique feature. It has blind spot detection. It does that through the rear camera. It's the only dash camera we sell that has that functionality. And it's pretty cool because instead of having to drill a sensor into your vehicle, you use the rear camera as the sensor, and it detects through the camera optics whether there is a car in your blind spot. You can see the price point on the G850 Pro is only an extra $30 over and above the G850. And when the Q200 goes on sale at $229, these two guys are priced almost identically. So, or identically. Obviously, there would be a little bit more for install if you were to connect the rear camera as a backup camera on the Wolfbox cameras, but all things being equal, I think in this case, if you're comparing the Wolfbox options versus the Thinkware, if you're okay with the large screen, you get more for the same amount of money if you go with the Wolfbox solutions. Keep in mind, our dash camera comparison also includes the user guide. So if you want to learn even more about the camera, or there's something that we have forgotten, you can always click on the user guide on our comparison page. I will include a link to the comparison page in the description below. And just as a summary for why choosing the G850 Pro, you would choose this if you want the huge LCD display, the ADAS features, including blind spot detection, and if you need or want the ability to use the rear camera as a backup camera. So if you ask me, I think the clear winner in this is the G850 Pro because it's got the ADAS features. But if you are looking for the absolute entry level camera at the lowest possible price, the Wolfbox G850 is a fantastic choice. So in this particular showdown, I think the Wolfbox G850 takes the prize as the winner, provided you're okay with the larger size LCD screen. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. This is another one in our series of dash camera comparison videos using our very helpful dash camera comparison chart. If you or someone you know is interested in a dash camera, please visit us at www.lockdownsecurity.ca. I will post a link to the dash camera comparison page down below. If you could, hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps us make more of these dash camera comparison videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.